Well, friends, it's the most wonderful time of the year, which also means it's time for me to deconstruct and ruin a holiday classic for you. Although anyone that wants to call this thing a classic, I'll fight you. Has anyone ever seen Nestor, the long-eared Christmas donkey? I don't know how this thing stayed off my radar this long. Okay, it's a Rankin and Bass, the folks that did Rudolph and the Year Without a Santa Claus and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, all those stop motion classics that we love. Now, if you want to go back through the catalog, I deconstructed Rudolph for you a couple years ago and wrecked that one, so you're welcome. Let's talk about Nestor, the long-eared Christmas donkey. Rankin and Bass, 1977. Based on a song by Gene Autry from 1975. Now, clearly, this is just a blatant rip-off of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But this song is this whole, like, Nestor the donkey has terribly long ears, and everybody is freaking mean to him until he becomes a Christmas miracle. But I get ahead of myself. So here it is. I watched it yesterday. Here it is. Starts with the stop motion. Here's Santa's castle, and there goes Santa flying off with his reindeer on his sled to do the Christmas thing that he does, while all the little elves are on the ground like this, and a donkey, a standard donkey. Then we go in on the donkey, voiced by Roger Miller. I don't even know who the hell Roger Miller, but he's got a twangy voice, and he is Spieltoe the donkey. Okay, I don't fly the sled, but I got things. I pull the cart with all the toys around. Okay. He takes us into the stable where all the other reindeer, we get to look at plaques for like Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. Okay, all right. And his little stable. Okay, fine. And here's the Christmas tree in the stable for all the reindeer and everything. And under it is a nativity. Okay, now this is where I always fall off the rails. When Santa story and birth of the Savior baby Jesus story collide with each other. But here they are. And they're the little carved figures that the elves made for us, but they got the donkey all wrong, because it's this standard-looking donkey. And the donkey that was actually there, Nestor, had really long ears, and I should know, because he's my ancestor. Talking donkeys have ancestors that go back to BC/AD. Wait for it. Okay, tell us about it, Spieltoe. Once upon a long time ago, couple years BC, the Roman Empire is massive. It covers all over, including Northlands where it's snowy snow. And here's this donkey breeder, farmer man with animals, who looks kind of like the Burgermeister Meisterburger combined with an ogre. He's this big, huge, hulkety hulk thing with blonde hair, and he's got all these animals, including Nestor's mother and Nestor, whose ears are like draping the ground long. And all the other animals are bitches to him. You're useless. Nestor can't do a damn thing. Ears. And Nestor keeps tripping on the ears, and his mother keeps saying, "Ears, Nestor." Like over and over. Get it together. Someone tie him in a bow on his head like Minnie Mouse. What is the problem? But no, instead, we just mock him, and we see like little stop motion tears over and over again on Nestor's face while the animals are so mean. This is when we also get to hear the song, I don't think sung by Gene Autry, God forbid. But like, Nestor was a donkey, he never played or had any fun, he just cried. It's this terrible song. Okay, his life's a misery. Except then comes Christmas. Now wait, why is it Christmas if Jesus hasn't been born yet? Then comes Christmas. And then suddenly his mother gives him as a gift stockings. They're knit socks to go over his ears. Because socks were invented BC. I'm guessing. No. And suddenly because he's wearing these on his ears and because it's Christmas, even though Jesus hasn't been born yet, All the animals are nice to him. That day, everyone's nice to him. Nestor, you're all right, but tomorrow we're gonna fuck with you some more. But today, love, love, love. Ears, 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 stocking, stocking. Okay, okay. In comes 2 Roman guards. We need donkeys for the emperor. I don't know what the emperor's going to do with them donkeys, but he wants them. All right, okay. Oh, sure, here I have donkeys, says Ogre Man Meisterburger. And they, for like some coins, they take the donkeys, including this one, and they grab Nestor with his stocking ears. Mother, mother! Whoever voiced Nestor is a terrible, it's actually a female, but terrible. Mother, mother, it's bad. So then, of course, they're dragging the donkeys out to take them away, and all the other donkeys are like, they're taking us away. It's bad. Just take them already. As they're dragging them away, the stockings come off. What? These ears! It's again, the whole just like Rudolph and that nose. Every time someone sees it, they're like, they freak out. Are you trying to sell us a defective donkey to the emperor? How dare you? No, I wasn't. I really wasn't. You can have him for free. We'll take them all for free. Snatch the coin. And they go off with the donkeys going, and leave Nestor behind, of course. And all the other donkeys off into the snow. Bye, donkeys. You were bitches anyway, so you gets what you deserves. There you go. So there's your comeuppance. So there's Nestor with his mom, and of course, Burgermeister Ogre Man is like, you've caused me nothing but trouble and made me lose coin. Out with you! And tosses Nestor out into the snow. I mean, woo! Flying through the air and kerbonk over trees. Plump, 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 into the snow. Kerbonk, buried. Nestor's all sad. His mother, Nestor, she's all sad. She kicks the hell out of that stable. She gets the hell out of there. She's out in the snow, too, looking for him. Nestor, she finds him all buried in snow because his big old ears are sticking up out the snow. All right, what will we do now, Mother? It's okay, but Nestor, you must always remember to be brave, she says. She digs up some snow to find the spring grass underneath and puts him there. It's still cold, but not as cold as the snow, and she covers his body with hers. P.S. She dies of the snow exposure. But here's Nestor again. Big tears. Mother. He's an orphan now. Wandering around in the snow. What the hell? What's the use? Tripping over his ears. Oh, boo-hoo. Then down comes a cherub. A little white, Caucasian, blue-eyed, strawberry blonde female cherub. Voiced by none other than Brenda Vaccaro. But either they've sped up her voice or she's doing a child's voice because she sounds like a little girl, but she's still Brenda Vaccaro. And she's a cherub named Tilly. Nestor, you have a purpose. I'm going to take you across land and sea and down to the south places to a place called, wait, I can't remember the name of it. I wrote it on my wing. Bethlehem. Bethlehem? Where is that? Never mind. You have a purpose. But what's the use? Golden shaft of light on her. Golden shaft of light on him. Oh, you have a purpose. Off they go. More singing, more song in the background while they travel from snow. He can take his ears, put them under his front paws, and slide down hills on them. Oh, how festive now to have ears like that. With Tilly helping him, and every animal along the way laughs at his ass. Every animal, badgers, bears, dolphins even, laughing at his ass. And Tilly's like, you know what, all y'all, he's got a purpose. Just keep going, Nestor. I'll keep flying you across the lands till we get to the sandiest of places, the desert. Now, here we get to Bethlehem. Finally. God, it's only a 20-minute show. It's taken me longer to tell you. Somehow he ends up with what is a Rankin and Bass absolute Arab-looking character. I mean, this guy couldn't look more stop-motion Arab. But he ends up in his paddock with all of his animals. Okay. And who do nothing but what? Laugh at his ass in Arabic. Laugh at his ass. All right. Then comes a day where here comes, wait for it, who? None other than Joseph and Mary. You are looking at the whitest couple. He's just like, basic white guy with the beard. She, however, has the daintiest of noses, the bluest of eyes, the auburnest of hair under her wimple. And for a woman that's about to pop out a baby, a savior, mind you, that woman's wearing a belt. She ain't showing nothing. We need a donkey. Well, all I got are these, but we don't have much money. Well, oh, but what about this one, she says. And seraphic light around Mary as she looks at Nestor. He has such kind eyes. She ain't focusing on the ears. She's the only one. You can have him for free. Why did I say that? Says Arab, because being an Arab, he must be cheap and awful. Okay, we're not going to get into any deeper on that. But he gives her the donkey for free. Off they go, sandstorm, sandstorm. But because Nestor has really long ears, he can wrap them around Mary to protect her from sand. Okay, off they go. Oh my God, it's so crowded in Bethlehem because of the census. Where are we going to stay? But Nestor, I know, stables are a good place to stay. I've stayed at many in my life. So he leads them to a stable, where, of course, the miracle of miracles occurs. Now we just jump cut to the end of the song where Nestor somehow ends up back all the way up north to Burgermeister Ogre's house, sliding down a hill of snow into the scene on his ears where all the animals are now like, yes, dude, we heard what you did. You are awesome. Just like Rudolph. We love you. Ogre Man is carrying him on his shoulders. Oh, it's a happy time now to have the longest ears ever. And Gene Autry's song is playing away in the background about how Nestor, the long-eared, sad, sad donkey, is actually a hero because he brought Mary to the stable to have the Christ child. And now, there you go. Back to Spieltoe. And do we even get back to Spieltoe, or have we left him to die in his stable? I don't even remember at this point. So, a classic. That thing is terrible. And even the stop motion, it is definitely the B team doing the stop motion on this. The characters, the backgrounds, the everything is definitely the B squad is on this one for Nestor, the long-eared Christmas donkey. So anyways, do yourself a favor and watch that if you need a good laugh, or just watch this video instead. I've saved you. See, I've done this now in 12 and a half minutes. I have saved you another 10 minutes of the torturous spectacle that is Nestor, the long-eared Christmas donkey. Now, here's my other thing. His mom doesn't have a name, but I'm hoping it's Esther, because that to me would at least somehow tie it all together to a oh, never mind. All right. And may all your Christmases be Rankin and Bass.